Welcome to Raven's Intuitive Reads. This is going to be your all signs read on general. Honestly, this is just like general, like what you need to know and advice on it. So here we go. Let's see. Aries. What does the Aries need to know at this time? Divine angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. The worst has come to pass. Okay. Well, more so, I feel like you know this, but you need to understand it because it's affecting your spiritual, connection. As far as creativity is concerned, maybe you have something creative that you're doing at this time, but maybe you're in your head a lot about things that have come and went that you're still kind of bent over. Damn, that kind of rhymed. So, let it go, okay? Because you need to focus. Sorry, hold on. Yeah. Because it's going to put you in a state of feeling like you're in lack okay. So it's going to take you away from creating, and they're in turn putting you in a state of where you're going to feel like you're in lack, and then it's going to have a ripple effect to your reality where you will have that lack, and then you'll feel like you can't turn away from it, and it'll be like you're putting yourself in your own trap. Does that make sense? Yeah. Ooh. Maybe there was something that you wanted to fix in the past. That this is what you desired from it, but you didn't get it. No need to worry. It's in the upright. You will. But you need to gain control of your thoughts at this time. Don't pull yourself backward mentally, okay? Because then it will have that negative outward effect into your life, Aries. Yeah. Community is here. People see the good in you, and they will even more so if you overcome your own stagnation. Does that make sense? Ooh. Also, what I'm getting is that if you do wish to collaborate with better people in the future, that is coming too. You will. Yeah, you're thinking. I feel like that's exactly it. Maybe you want to switch it up. Maybe you want better people to work with, or maybe switch it up. Maybe you're thinking about getting a different job or just going somewhere else where there's some fresh new energy. Appreciate what you have right now. Change your mental facets first before you proceed forward, because you don't want to bring that same mentality into a new situation, because you very well can achieve going somewhere else and gaining some new experience with new people abound, but change the way that you perceive things. And when you get there, that way you'll have a fresh, new, revitalized way of who you like. You'll know yourself better. You'll just have better control of the outcome. It'll have a better ripple effect into your reality, if that makes sense at all. Okay. What else? I'm sorry. We have a man holding the heart here and deceit in reverse. Also, it would pave the way for you to have a new potential romantic lover in the future. But you don't want to bring upon your own deceit to trick yourself out of it. You know what I mean? Like maybe you have a lot of negative thinking patterns that you need to release. You can't attract new, vibrant love from somebody that isn't toxic if your thoughts are toxic. You understand? You're deterring yourself from that potential future. I don't know if you heard that ding, but that's confirmation. So reshape your thoughts, Aries. It'll do the body good. And is there any additional advice for Aries before I go? Hold the ticket. Yeah, bring a little bit of joy in your life, okay? Laugh at shit. you know, just like if you want to laugh at a double chin, that's a good start. We can go there. Don't make fun of me, please. Oh, no. But seriously, have a sense of humor about stuff. All right. Don't be so hard on yourself. Be light. And, if you got to pop on a comedy or watch a certain comedian, initially I was going to say comedian, and then I thought change it to comedy, but basically comedian. Like, maybe you like stand up, right? Maybe you like to watch stand up. Do that, do little things. All right. We have let go of fear now, and maybe you have Aquarius in your chart. Star power. Stand in your star power. Hold your vision towards what you really want. Yeah. I feel like a part of holding your vision is not being so hard on yourself and recalibrating your thoughts. I literally just did a collective read on that, but so maybe that was for you, Aries. But anyway, yeah, have a sense of humor. Live life as carefree and light as possible. Don't be. I'm going to say something. Just take it easy on yourself, okay? All right, and I hope that helps. 7:01 on the clock. We have Taurus. Angels, ancestors, and divine guides of the highest white light. What does the Taurus recognize? Boom, boom. Hold on. What does the Taurus need to know at this time? Well then, too many cards. But at the bottom of the deck here, we have Angel of Balance, so maybe, and Victory. It's going to say, maybe get a hold of yourself because you need to get some balance going. Maybe a lot's going on right now, good and bad, and it's all kind of like combobulated, and you're just like, but you're winning, okay? That's important to know, Taurus. You're winning. It's something to do with a community of people. Archangel Uriel. But then we have Goddess of the Moon here. Okay, no, I get it. You have a lot of energy. You have a lot of other people in your energy at this time, okay? And it might be affecting the way that you're thinking. It's like, do I go here? Do I go there? Do I go there? Over there? Here? Blah, blah, blah. It's like a lot. You're juggling a lot of energies. You're juggling a lot of situations, a lot of things. Maybe you take charge and you step up and you fix a lot of situations for other people. You bring a lot of stability to a lot of people. You're being told to step back, recharge your battery, take a chill pill, rest and rejuvenate, relax yourself. Take a minute because you're dabbling in staying connected with the divine and not, doing good for bad, doing bad for good. It's a juggling of you're juggling. You got to chill out, relax, take a second to breathe. That's what I got from Mom. Broken heart, healer of ages, indecision. Yeah, because, and then envy in reverse. Hmm. Maybe you don't want to unintentionally hurt someone, but maybe you know that you will have to. And it's kind of like you don't have a choice because you have to do some bad to get some good. So you're indecisive about this, though, because you're not sure if it's the right thing to do. Whatever decision you make with this situation, it could. Mm, try not to do it in hasty, in a jealous, envious, lackluster type of way, in any low vibing type of way. Okay, you want to put your best foot forward with whatever this decision is that you're going to make, Taurus. You don't want to come out of a spiteful way. Okay, you don't want to come out in a spiteful way. You don't want to think in a spiteful way either. It's all about intention, Taurus. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Sometimes it is that way, Sometimes you do got to do a little bit of bad to get some good for the greater good, right? This is the yin and the yang, the balance of life, right? But what is the intention behind it? And what type of bad is it? Because, if you talk about breaking hearts, it better be for a good reason, and it better not be so vile or vile at all. You understand? Be careful. I'm telling you, be careful and stay true to the divine connection that you have. Okay? Okay, no, they're telling you straight up, in and out, straight up. You need to stay close to the divine. Don't be deceitful, please. Now's not the time for that. You're trying to gain balance in this situation, and it's a lot to juggle, but it's very important for you not to be deceitful. This will have a backfiring effect. You will not like it. And it could be in you being heartbroken and not being able to heal. Whatever move you're about to make, be very, very, very careful. Be wise. Take your time. Rest on it. Think on it. Oof. Happy families here. In reverse and imbalanced. So this is potentially about a family situation that's imbalanced. Somebody in the background. Might be plotting, scheming. You might feel like something's out of your hands. It's always in your hands, though. The choice is always yours. Don't do something horrible because somebody else messed up. Sometimes you gotta let people fall where they are because of the path they chose for themselves. Don't bend your path for someone else's satisfaction. What is that thing that everybody likes to say? I've seen a lot. People say, don't interfere with other people's karma. Or at least it becomes your own. Taurus. I'm going to leave it at that. Any advice for Taurus at this time? Okay. Why? Capricorn wanted to come out in Sagittarius. So maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn and a Sagittarius, or maybe you have this in your chart, or they have this in their chart. Dedication to achieve, focusing on, resulting from the rules imposed by your highest ideals, the rules of, get it out to the world. Yeah, you just want to stay in your highest vibration. Be dedicated to achieve whatever this is, to do the right thing in your highest good. That's what that's screaming to me. Do the right thing coming from your highest good. Stay dedicated to that. You want to have dedication to the people so much. 3:13 on the clock. Oh, this is from somebody else because I didn't even what. You want to have dedication to people so much. Why not be dedicated to the right thing when in regards of these people? Sometimes you got to get out the way. Think before you speak, think before you do. That's just me splitting the deck. Gotta stir up the situation by using be open to new ideas about invent a way to Uranus. That's funny the way that came out, but sorry. And pay attention to your dreams. I don't know why I'm reading like this. I just split it, but I'm being told to do it like this. But anyway, what is your dreams, right? What is the ultimate outcome of this family dynamic to you, Taurus? Is to have peace, right? Sometimes you gotta let the snake, you gotta bleed out. What is it? You gotta take out the poison from the snake, right? You gotta siphon it out. Like, I don't know if that made sense. If that made sense to you, great. If it didn't, I'm sorry. But the bottom of the deck is you and your children are watched over by angels. So protection is here. Just act out in your highest good. And if somebody's experiencing karma at this time, get out of the way. The divine said it, buddy. In the cards, I promise. All right, I don't know who that was for, but if it was for you, great. If it didn't resonate, leave it be, okay? We got 1628. Gemini. Gemini. What does the Gemini need to know at this time? Angels, ancestors, and divine guides of the highest way. I just heard something whisper to me in my right ear and over here. I don't know what it said though. That was weird. So maybe like people are whispering about you behind the scenes, whispering of you, good or bad. Thinking, man. That's all I'm getting. But the thinking man stuck out to me too when I said that. All right, let's see. What does Gemini need to know at this time? Oof. Angel of Love in reverse. Man holding the heart. These cards want to come out. Storm warning and appreciation in reverse. Oy, oy, oy. And at the bottom of the deck, we have victory. Okay. People are whispering as a thinking man. It's more than one people. It's more than one person talking. And someone's thinking so hard, they're like getting migraines and stuff, or they're so stressed out, they can stop thinking about something that it's making their head hurt all the time. This is about a loss. So somebody either lost you or you lost someone. This could be a death in the family. This could have really rocked your foundation. This could make you feel like, ooh, this is somebody low vibing, heavy. Like there's no hope in the world. Like they're over it. They're over everything. Gemini, if you have somebody in your life right now that might be considering, or maybe they have tendencies of self-harm in any way, please check on them. And if this is you, trust me, it does get better. Do not give up on yourself. Help. That was weird the way that just came out. Yeah, someone is really, really, really needing a hug right now. Because they feel like they lost everything. And this could be behind a past lover, even money. But I keep looking at Angel of Love really. And this isn't just about a past lover. I feel like this person feels really alone in the world right now. I don't like it because my head is starting to hurt. And I feel like I want to cry. Look, Gemini, two messages, really, because this person is out of balance, or you are. But Gemini, if you know somebody like this, you have to strategize a way to come in and speak to them, to show them that they are upstanding, that they are worthy of the breath that they breathe, because they are here and they are God's creation and they are loved. Okay, you need to come in and help them just come to realize that they are meant to be here because they're out of balance. But also, if this is you, Gemini, this is Archangel Michael strategizing a way to show you. So maybe you've seen signs and synchronicities, little messages here and there. Maybe you consider it a coincidence, maybe not. That's God trying to speak to you. That's Archangel Michael trying to speak to you. That's your guides trying to speak to you. They're trying to tell you to reverse this form of thinking because it does not serve you. And this is something that you're supposed to feel and release. Let it pass through you and figure out a different way to change your thought patterns. Okay? You have to trick your mind into thinking another way. Okay? Because no situation is the end all be all. I do not like life is a constant flow of ups and downs, okay? This is not the end. Unless it just got real quiet in my mind, like my ears. The silence is doing something. Whoa. Okay, this is not the end all be all. All right? And maybe you feel like the world has came to a halt and this is it. No, it is not. If you let them type of thoughts win you, or if this is the other person, it will feel that way and you will follow suit. Please understand that this is not it. And there is more to look forward to. I'm getting that heavy, so this is very specific, and this is for somebody specific. Wow. They might be crying really hard right now, or they just did recently, like the last time you spoke to them, which hasn't been that long ago. So I'm thinking within 48 to 72 hours. What is the advice for the Gemini? Ask Archangel Michael to help you with this situation. Okay, and write about your thoughts and feelings. So, if this is personal and you don't have anybody to speak to, you have to pray about this. Because whoever I'm talking about, you or them, the silence has been sucked out of the room. They're literally, this is beyond the brink. They're in it. They're about to be in the moment where they can't take this back. So they really have to pray about this. Or if you know who this is, please go speak to them now. Please. Please. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is very urgent. This is very urgent. 323. Okay. This is very urgent, Gemini. Any other advice that the Gemini needs to know? Oof. Self-respect in reverse and Taurus. Resources to maintain the practicality of resulting from the productivity of. Yeah, this is something that is a self-fulfilling prophecy. You will become a self-fulfilling prophecy if you let this negative thing win, these negative thoughts. Okay? Please don't do that. Or vice versa. You are this other person. Please hug your loved ones at this time. Please help each other if you can, okay? And if you don't know who this is, then hopefully not. I'm not going to say that. Please help everyone around you if you can, especially if you know that they're low in their feelings. And even if you don't like them, listen, it's very important for you to still raise them up. It's important for them to still rise, okay? Because every moment is fleeting, right? Karmic or not, if you're alive, there's a reason for it. Karmic or not. Nobody's perfect here, okay? Yeah, I know I could talk some shit about some karmic people, okay? But at the end of the day, do I want them to suffer? No, man. I want them to stop so they don't end up suffering. I want them to stop so they can rewrite their own script and do better for themselves and others. You understand? That is the point. Like, I have to move on. Please help them if you know who this person is, Gemini. Whew. And if this is you, Gemini, please know that you are worth every breath that you take, okay? I don't know if you just heard that confirmation. 2740. Ooh, now my throat feels. Give me a second, please. All right. Welcome back to Raven's Intuitive Reads. This is for the sign of Cancer. I had to take a second because that was really deep. For Gemini. But anyway, I can't hang on to it, you know. But everybody as a whole, the collective as a whole, if you know anybody that's going through this, you know, any suicidal ideation or anything of that nature, please help them at this time if you can, you know. For real. Here we go. Cancer. 2848. Cancer. How's it going? Let's begin. What does the Cancer need to know at this time? Let's see. Okay. Maybe right now at this time you are trying to manifest a better spiritual connection and a caring one, but also a release from an attachment that you may be having, or no, someone that you care about may have a negative attachment on them, and maybe you're praying for them to get on the right path because you care about them. Maybe they don't see their own potential because of this attachment. Maybe they don't see all the wonderful things that they can have for themselves. in the future. How much abundance they can truly have if they just get through this storm. Or you need to pray for someone. What? This is for Cancer. Okay, let's keep going. Wow. Okay. Maybe you know, Cancer, who this person is that you deeply care about. They may have an addiction or something, you know, that's depleting them, and they need somebody to come in and stand up for them, speak for them, because they're losing themselves. Either you or them. If this is you, Cancer, which I don't, I'm. This is a specific group of people. If this is you, take a step back and breathe and pray on taking you out of this funk that you're in, because it's not all you can receive. Um, my nose. Two more cards. Okay, wait a minute. Healer of all ages in reverse. Archangel Uriel, woman holding the coin. Financial constraints. The word romance again. Somebody is upset about losing somebody. Somebody in the romantic sense. So they feel like it's all or nothing. But see, your divine connection, Cancer, is very strong. You are a prayer warrior of sorts. With your prayer, you can actually help push. You can give this energetic vibration of love to this individual to help them heal through this hard time. But more so, I'm getting for you to have the strength to speak out about this and collaborate with others to help this person, kind of like an intervention, because they're having a real hard time healing at this time. You understand? Wow, dude. Wow, what's underneath that? Nothing. They need to see their potential too, not just you seeing it, because they're lost right now, and I feel like it's addictions. 333 on the clock. Yeah, something. They need to be stopped. They need to be stopped. An intervention has to be had. Anxiety. The thinking woman. It can't just be you in your head about this situation. You know who this person is. They suffer from self-deprecating addictions. Addictions. Just keep saying it. So like drugs or alcohol, or no, drugs and alcohol. This is debilitating. Yeah, you're tired of being in your head about it, and rightfully so. You're giving it to God, which is good, but you need to also collaborate with others to make forth an intervention to save this person's life, because sometimes we need help to get pulled out of the fire, when it's become too much and we've lost our own way. And we all do. This person needs it especially. So, any advice for Cancer at this time? Yeah, it's look, they've come too far to the point of which they don't know how to choose happiness anymore. Okay, they're lost in this. They can't do this for themselves right now. They don't know how to. They're mentally. Did you just see that? They're mentally compromised to the point of which there's almost no turning back. You need to. Well, I'm sorry, speaking like a mom, but you're being implored and urged. Do what you want, but it would be the human thing to do to bring forth more people into the situation and help this person. Like, that's what I'm getting. Sometimes when I do these reads, the energy is so thick that it just comes out of me. It flows out of me. Okay, these are this is in my ear now, but it's like they're screaming at me to tell you this. These messages are sounding very specific tonight. Ah, dude, you and your loved ones are safe in reverse. Yeah, they're really screaming at me, buddy. Like, this is serious. They don't have the willpower to fight for themselves. And they need somebody to remind them that they can have that. We all fall sometimes. But the goal is that we get up from falling. And sometimes we don't have the strength to do it on our own. That's what I'm getting. Anything else before I wrap this up for Cancer? Pisces, yeah, somebody's in their emotions a lot, and Leo. So somebody with Pisces and Leo in their chart, or flip it, reverse it where it needs to go. Self-confidence to create, taking a chance on, resulting from the impressiveness of spirituality to ultimately experience, trusting your psychic knowledge, resulting from the indecision or about. So this is like saying, don't be afraid to take that step to not only just pray about it, but be about it. Get an intervention going. It's just screaming, intervention. To save this person's life, or to help them see the life in them, because they're losing it. They're losing it. There goes that feeling again, where the sound is getting sucked out of both of my ears. Man, who's this for? I'm gonna end it there. Cancer, I hope this helps. 3828. I'll be right back again. Give me a minute. Listen, when I asked the divine to, this is kind of deep, but the other day I said that I was kind of in a depressive state, and I'm underselling it. I was in a depressive state. It was awful, okay? I was I was purging a lot of things, and I was triggered into something I needed to purge, but when I cried it all out and, was suffering with it, I asked the divine to show me what I was supposed to really and truly, like, help me deliver these messages in a way that truly helps people. Like, I want to help people. I want to help myself. I want to be of service and genuine, They're delivering. But I didn't know. I didn't know. Of course I knew, but that every message is going to be so deep. They're giving me what I'm asking for. So hopefully the rest of this isn't as sad. I mean, there's so many timelines out there, so much collective to cover. I'm definitely helping people that need it. And I'm not complaining either. I'm just saying that this is really sad. But I'm going to release that now. And we're going to move on to Leo. Let's see what's going on with Leo. Oh, one more time. Pause. All right. And I'm back. Let's go with Leo. Hey, Leo. How's it going, guys? Let's see what you need to know. At this time, divine angels, ancestors, and spirit guides of the highest way of light. What does the Leo Collective need to know? Someone Someone is in a very low vibrational state at this time. They feel like they cannot heal. They have nowhere to go. They can't go anywhere. They can't escape this anxiety. They can't escape their thoughts. Leo, this is a woman around you at this time. Or this could be you. But I feel like this is someone around you, Leo. There's a woman deep in her thoughts. She wants to speak out about something. She wants to get over something that's depleted her. Or this could be a man, and yeah, something that makes this person very restless. They just want to get on the right path, they want God's help at this time. Well, they're definitely doing it right. There's a person around you, Leo, that is broken. They feel broken inside, and they're doing a whole lot of praying. This woman is in bed. This is really sticking out to me. There's a woman in bed that's like just purging all of their woes to God. That's what they're doing. They're literally praying to God right now about how restless they feel about their inability to heal and purge past wounds. Maybe this is what they're doing, or maybe this is you. Like this is a person praying. I'm getting somebody praying in bed and crying. They're alone. They're alone, but that's what they're supposed to do. This is a part of what they're supposed to be doing. This is the right path. They're purging right now. Why does Leo need to know about this individual? Strategy in reverse, out of balance in reverse. It's like somebody has run out of time. Oh, I wish I didn't do that. I think that was 13. I'm not sure, but what card is that? Anyway, it's like they feel like they've run out of plays in their book. They're out of balance. Maybe they did a lot of schemes in the past. Maybe they tricked a lot of people. Maybe they ran out of time, out of resources. They cannot manifest through others anymore. Leo? I don't think this is you at all. I think this is somebody else. Yeah. Wow. Now my forehead is hurting me. This is so wild, dude. It's like if they could, they would, but they can't because they're depleted. We got Angel of Strength in reverse. It's like they don't have anybody to fool anymore, Leo. But they would like to if they could. But maybe their physical body is worn and torn and they can't. Maybe they don't have it in them anymore to be deceitful, but they would if they could. Why? Yeah, because the contract is broken. There's no abundance here. Like, this is it. Okay, this is exactly where they're supposed to be. Okay, everybody that they've ever known or had contact with, their contract spiritually is broken. Okay, the cords are no longer tied to them. Like, people don't trust this individual confirmation. They're alone now. They're forced to think about everything they've ever done and whatever have you, and so they're going through it. But since they're so karmic, they're used to this form of thinking. They're being forced to get out of this form of thinking because they have no one left to trick or beguile. They're to gain abundance, but that's where the true abundance lies too, if you really think about it, because they have nowhere to run now. They have no choice but to face themselves and choose true happiness within themselves and true healing for themselves. They can no longer feed from others to put on like their energy into themselves. Does that make sense? They cannot take other people's energy and use it for their own. They have nobody to siphon from anymore, Leo. They have to choose to do the right thing and heal themselves. They have to find out what true happiness is and create that for themselves. God is sitting somebody down right now, for certain. This could be two-tone. This could be you, or this could be someone else. But I'm getting real heavy that this is somebody else's energy, Leo. Yeah, man, they've ran out of options. They don't have anybody else to tie into. But also, this is what they feel internally. But this is something that they have to purge on their own. I'm getting real heavy. Don't interfere with their karma, Leo. They will make it out if they choose right. And that, I don't know though, man, because the seat's in the upright. I don't know if they're going to choose right. Maybe, I can't say that. That's so, look, choice is theirs, but you can't be in the way. One more time. They have to learn what it means to appreciate themselves. Maybe they used and abused those around them because they didn't love themselves enough to see that they didn't have to do that to begin with. They have to learn to love themselves, Leo. It's out of your hands. Damn. Okay. Wow. Any advice for Leo? That's so heavy, dude. Use the imagination and you'll see the answer in reverse. Either you or them have Virgo in their chart, but this is about the serving of others. And North Node, have faith. Have faith in, do not worry about. Now is the time to. This is like stick to the program. Okay, and let go of fear now is in reverse. So this is, okay, you have to stick to letting them come to their own in their own timing. If you step in and interfere with their lesson, you can intake their karma, and this pain can be yours as well, right? You need, this a part of servicing and healing others isn't always jumping in the front of the line and making yourself readily available. Sometimes you got to step back and let people walk forward for themselves. Okay? Use your imagination and you'll see the answer. It's like You cannot give them you cannot give them the answer. You cannot give them an idea of the answer. They have to figure this out on their own. Okay? And once they do come through this, they'll appreciate you and see you for who you are and what you did for them. Because sometimes we can't hold their hand, you know? They can't be afraid to step forward, but at the same time, it isn't up to you to show them that. They have to see it for themselves. And right now, they're doing a huge purge of themselves, of their soul, of the events that took place, and they're fighting it. They're fighting it, but that's only a part of the process, you know? If they choose to, eventually they will come out of fighting it, and they will accept it, and they will grow better because of it. Oof. If this is not for you, don't take it. But, you know, yeah. Wow. Have faith in divine timing. And if you know this is a wicked person and this is their karma, you know, now if they're trying to take their own life or something, obviously step in and help them, you know. Don't let somebody do that. But, you know, if they're not dying, if they're not going to do something of that caliber to themselves and they're just, you know, having to sit down with themselves, you know, let them evaluate who they are and let them come to on their own time, okay? This is very specific. Once again, if it does not resonate, please don't take it. All right. Wow. This is very deep. The reads are very deep, dude. I kind of do want to go back to the will your ex come back reads now. This is too much. And you know what? I'm sorry. I have to laugh it off because this is really heavy. Okay. It's starting to mess with my throat. Maybe that's the fear setting in, like something don't want me to do it too at the same time. I don't want to. I'm still going to do it, but okay. I don't have enough time to finish this. So, okay, I already did a collective read. I'm going to upload that and chop it up for you guys. I'm going to finish this up right now, and then I'm not going to upload this until I'm done with the other half of signs today, okay? So, yeah, this will be one video, and then when I'm done with the other video, like, I'm just going to upload it back to back, you know, later on today in the morning. That way everybody can get what they need to hear. But, yeah. All right, super duper. I love you guys. Listen, if you know that somebody is on the verge of taking their final step and they don't, you know, please help exhaust all options to help them. If you know somebody that isn't of that caliber but needs to release the toxicities, like, okay, let me reword this. Just don't become somebody that they can use and abuse for their own benefit, okay? If you're going to step in and help them, genuinely help them by pointing them to the right direction. And if it's something that is a cause of concern, like, I mean, a severe cause of concern, man, then you should definitely step in and help them, okay? Because interestingly enough, like I said in the previous video, and if not in the beginning of my collective read, and maybe even this one, I'm not sure, but I had a doozy yesterday or the day before where I was severely depressed. I had nobody to pull me out of it. I prayed to God about it, you know? But I'm telling you, I was severely depressed. Like, I totally felt alone in the world, and it was the most devastating, and I almost felt sick, you know? Like, I was making myself sick because of it. Like, imagine really feeling alone in the world, what that really feels like. I mean, it's the blackest, most darkest thing. I promise you, it's the worst experience. But I'm here doing a video for you right now because I prayed to God about it. There's a will in me to fight for my life. You understand? Not everybody's embodied with that. But that being said, if you know that, please step in and say something. If they don't have proper help around them, okay, then you gotta do something, okay? Gather a bunch of people together to help them, or point them to the right direction, but watch them go in that direction, you know what I mean? To where at least you're not the only one that knows about this. You understand what I'm saying? That's real heavy in these reads. But also, if you feel in any way, shape, or form depleted or like, overwhelmed or overloaded, take your time to reevaluate and don't jump head first. Like, it's a whole lot of careful thinking here everybody has to do. Weigh out your next move. It's looking like, and it's crazy because this is really hitting my head right now. In a video I'd seen before, somebody had said, and I wish I could name all the readers that but I don't want a weird clash and people like talking crap about other. I just don't get it. Look, we're all here to help people, okay? We all have our own ways of reading and doing things. It is awesome. It is beautiful. We're all different colors. Our auras are different and everything. It's different. But some of us are from the same soul family and others are from different. It's all beautiful, though. Do you understand that differences makes us beautiful? And all that to say, that right now we're at a time where we should take in everything that we've learned, release it, and take our time going forward. To move in haste, it's a bad idea unless we need to. All right, I think I'm gonna leave it at that because my head is feeling wonky. I need to go like put my feet in the grass real quick. I need a minute to recalibrate. I love you guys. Like, share, subscribe, comment if you dare. Even I'll talk to you later. Okay, stay loved, be loved, stay blessed, be blessed. Okay, take care of each other. Bye, guys.